So currently here in Crow Hill, the course it's alright, quite a lot of power, a little bit of good section in the woods. But yeah, last cross race of the season and last race as a Silent Pirate, so different team next season as a junior, and yeah, last race, looking forward to it. It's just started raining and it's freezing, so it's going to be fun.
Oh yeah. Oh, you start.
So, Wessex League Round 11 at Crow Hill. It's freezing cold and raining so much, but the course is actually good. I'm not normally a big fan of the course, but the rain transformed it and made it a lot more fun, and all the off-cammers were slippery. I was on Griffos at about 20 psi, which was perfect in scouting, but definitely not perfect in the race. I was all over the place. I didn't think the course would change very much from scouting to the race, but I was very wrong. Here I'm just speeding, trying to get a gap, and then you can see the grip already. Like, I'm trying to get out the saddle there, just no chance. Just a lot of wheel spin. I've maybe got 5-10 second gap after maybe 2 minutes of racing. And I'm not feeling great, but I can see that I've got the gap, and I'm thinking that I can hold it to the finish and it'll be a success.
I'll pick them up, just
and then my hands fell off my handlebars when I was in the woods, and I fell onto my, I fell forwards onto my handlebars, but I didn't crash. So I threw my gloves off because they were soaking wet anyway. That just meant my hands were absolutely frozen for the rest of the race. Up this climb, very steep, and then heading towards the hurdles. Tom Wilkes is just closing me. He's about 15 seconds behind. Yeah, there he is. He was very strong today. Just on all of these sections, I felt like I had no power. And over the hurdles, only bit that I'm good at on this course, even though, actually no, Tom was better than me on them, so can't even say that. But staying in the saddle now, remembering what happened last lap and not wanting to lose all my power to wheel spin again. Down to the woods. The woods was a really fun section. They have a really good mountain bike course here, but they don't use any of it for the cyclocross race. But yeah, I really enjoyed the section. It got quite rutted and muddy, which is really fun. And as I've already said, this course is normally bone dry, so it was good to race in a bit of mud. I feel like I'm giving everything, but I'm not really going very fast. I'm not sure if the cold just got to me and I just was really suffering from that. I think that's what it must have been, because my legs and my whole body just felt stiff.
Okay.
And I'm not getting out of the saddle as much as I normally do. Lower cadence. Not really sure what it was, to be honest. Because I felt like I was on good form. Because of course, national champs only 2 weeks ago, I was on probably the best of my life. But yeah, not sure what happened. Here, I come into pit because my saddle slipped. It slipped down, the actual saddle was pointing down, and I'm really picky with my saddle height and my bike position. I was not comfortable. I felt like my leg and just my whole body was in the wrong position, where I was trying to sit as far back on the saddle so that I wasn't slipping down, but it just meant that oh no, I'm on the new bike now, so you can't really tell, but I'm just really picky with these things, and when there's a small difference I really notice it, so I thought it was best to just pit and get that sorted, because I thought I'd lose quite a lot of time and power by being in the wrong position. Not really sure how it even happened.
Go on, Sam.
And here, after I'd pitted, Tom still had the gap. I was closing it, but not fast enough. And I got quite lucky. He got chopped by his own teammate. So that enabled me to close the gap and get back on his wheel, which isn't really fair, but doesn't matter because he dropped me straight away anyway on the climb. So I just had no legs. Tom, I haven't actually... Of course I've raced him, but we haven't actually had a battle this season because you haven't been very close in the races, but today was an amazing ride by him. and I'm just putting all of my power down, but I feel like I'm not going as fast as I normally would be. But when I'm putting that power down, and just trying to use the corners to get back on the wheel, but it's just every straight is out the saddle. Here I am a bit, but I just had no legs. Actually painful watching to see how ugly I look on the bike. This is where I lost the race. He sprinted out that corner, I couldn't go with it, and then he had the momentum, much more momentum over the hurdles, and that gapped me, and I do them, and that's a 3 or 4 second gap he's got just there, so that's impressive. And then the gap has grown a fair bit now, probably 10 seconds. Come up this climb. This climb was a nightmare for me. I just couldn't find any grip. I tried different lines in the race. It seemed like Tom just had a magic carpet helping him up, and I was just drowning in it. That's a stupid metaphor. I just couldn't get up the hill. And back to the woods for the last time, and then still pushing hard here, but I know Tom's won unless he has a problem, which wouldn't be a fair way to win anyway. And then here's him coming across the line. Amazing result, well deserved, and me in second about 15 seconds behind. So yeah, great season, best results I've ever got, and shame to end it not with a win, but it's good. Last cross race as a pirate, and yeah, hope you enjoyed.